Today is the 30th of October, although you'll be seeing this in a couple of days' time. And it's time for the November 2023 channel update. Before all of you ask, because this is the most common question that I get about this time of year, yes, I am going to the NEC Classic Car Show. Yes, I am going to be there for all 3 days. And no, I'm not really going to have time to sort of stand around and chat. It's nothing personal, but I always say to people with this, I'll be filming something like 22 videos over the course of 3 days, and I simply don't have the time to stop and talk to lots of people when I'm doing it. If you want to go and, you know, have a chat with the chaps on the Smashing Piston Stroke Beers and Bangers stand, if you want to go and see Mr. Hunter from Jeff Buys Cars, I think he's planning on having a stand there. He always seems to get one. But principally, if you want to have a chat with some people who have proper channels, unlike mine, which is shambolic and rubbish, then you can go and see Mr. Richardson, Ian Seabrook and Steph on the joint Hubnut iDriver Classic and Furious driving stand. Go and see them and talk to them. They're all sort of geared up for that kind of thing with merchandise and other exciting things. I will be just shambolically shuffling my way around, trying not to fall over on phone with terrible quality, being interrupted by announcements, and getting everything wrong, which is what normally happens. And I need a lot of time to do that. It takes an awfully long time to cover the entire show, which is why I need to be there all the 3 days and film 7 to 8 videos a day. And so it is nothing at all personal. It's just, if I want to achieve what I'm there for, which is that, and make a record of as much of a show as possible for everyone else who can't make it, which is a lot of people. It's an expensive show, you know. It's an expensive show to get to that. And you know, as everyone else who sort of goes, who's not exhibiting, obviously, you know, you got to pay for transport and car parking and things like that. So it gets expensive. So I understand why some people, you know, can't afford it, or some people can't get the time off work, or whatever the reason. But there's many of you out there who aren't able to make it, and that's my job there. My job there is not really to sort of chat to people, although chatting to people is nice. And sometimes when I go to the Practical Classics show, which is a lot smaller but at the same venue, I have a lot more time. Like I struggle to fill 14 videos in that, so it's a much smaller event. But this one, I just have to be very focused in order to get round and see everything within the 3 days. And so that's just the way that it is. And you know, I'm sorry about that. It might seem very kind of sort of rude, but it's just the way that it is. Like, you know, I have a job to do, and that's what I've got to do. So that's that really. Other than that, we've got some rather more sort of exciting news. That the video that I did at the Barron's Classic Car auctions October sale preview last week, and the sale's already happened. I haven't seen the results of it yet. Perhaps I might actually do a video when I'm you know, looking at some of the results of the cars there, because that video has been exceptionally popular. It's been 10 times more popular than it would have been. It might have got 500 views. It's had well over 5,000 views, and it's only been up a few days. I mean, that's absolutely ridiculous. I mean, I've been filming that show, sorry, not the show, the sale preview, for a whole year. I've done 12 of those videos. Actually, no, this is 13, because the October one was the first one in 2022, so it's 13 videos. And for some reason, this has been the most popular one of all. I don't know why. The thumbnail's not anything special. I mean, the car that's in the thumbnail was just a Jaguar X 308 next to a BMW 7 Series. So, you know, they're the sort of things that are sort of entry-level luxury classics these days. Maybe they're very interesting to people, I don't know. But I looked at the statistics, and it says that YouTube just recommended that video to more people than usual. So there's no
There's no particular reason other than that YouTube just picked it up. I don't know why they did, but they did. Thank you to the sort of almost 40 of you who subscribed just from that video, and everyone who's watched it, particularly if you're new to the channel, you're very welcome. We will do some more shambolic shuffling very soon. That's why I spoke about the NEC Classic Car Show, because that is 22 or more slightly shambolic shuffles recorded over 3 days. So I know a lot of you like that kind of stuff. It is shambolic, it's very shambolic, but the clue's in the name. So if you like that, then that's great. I'm very happy that you do. We'll also be seeing some more sensible second-hand reviews this month. I filmed another 6 of them last week, and we've probably got more to be filmed this month. I was going to film some more this week, but that's been delayed. We've also got some more sensible second-hand classics coming up. I haven't actually finished the sensible second-hand classics I filmed back in September at Great British Car Journey. I have this very, very, very blessed situation where I have still 20 odd videos ahead, so we've got 20 odd reviews that are ready to go out, but then they haven't been published yet, just the way the schedule sort of works. So I've got quite a few cars I filmed in September that haven't been on the channel yet, and that's fine. I'm probably actually this week going to be filming the 10,000 subscriber special as well, and at this rate we might get there a bit sooner than I imagined, which is fine. So in preparation for that, I've got a car that a lot of you have been asking me to film for many years, that I've finally been offered one, so I should be doing that this week. Also look out on the Furious Driving channel for a review of this car, the Volvo, because Mr. Richardson is going to film it. I'm going to go and see him. That's sort of like a tradition that we have, that whenever I get a new car, he films it. He won't be the first to film this car. There was a review filmed of this car in September by Alex's Assets channel, but as far as I know, she's not uploaded that yet. So whether it's him who gets it up first or it's her, I don't really know which one of those two it'll be. But we'll see it on another channel. And apart from that, we'll be continuing with the usual stuff: no budget reviews and very vague vlogs, and of course top 10 best-selling cars. Now a lot of this stuff will come after the 22 or so slightly shambolic shuffles from the NEC, in which case you'll be seeing at the weekend in particular, from the second weekend of the month, you'll be seeing 2 of those every single day, because I have to get them out somehow, and so we normally put out 2 a day at the weekend of those. So the content of the channel will be very much kind of just a block of those all in a row. And so if you're sort of wondering where the rest of the stuff actually is, it's because it's sort of somewhere after that. So I haven't forgotten about all that. We actually as well have an interesting thing coming up where Mr. Hunter from the Jeff Buys Cars channel is running a second dyno day in Gloucester this weekend, and he's invited me to go, and I will be going. Unfortunately, I can't take anything that is many of you particularly interesting, because we don't have a Rover currently, and we don't have a replacement for the Rover yet. So I'm actually going to take the Sanyong. The simple reason for that is because I said to Alex, who lives in Gloucester, that I would pop over and see her after the dyno day, and she's already filmed this car, so we'll take the Sanyong out there. That's what we'll do. And she can have a go in it. She's probably not going to like it. She doesn't really like modern cars, so the conclusion to her review I already know pretty much. But she can have a nice go in it. If she likes it or not, really. She might like the gun holder from the 1965 film Licensed to Kill, which is like a Eurospy James Bond spoof, which starred Tom Adams, where the Mauser gun that he uses in that film would fit exactly to the dashboard of the Sanyong, which is a weird detail that I always sort of mention for reasons best known to myself. But yes, there we go. I'm very grateful to everyone else who subscribed from other videos as well, because I've noticed that quite a few sort of the older videos are getting a good number of views. There's ones which I hadn't even remembered I actually filmed that are, which is a real blessing actually. So variety will be keep going, apart from when the NEC coverage starts, which will be, I think, on Friday the 9th, as far as I remember, something like that. No, sorry, maybe Friday the 10th. My kind of graph dates and things are sometimes quite bad. I often get them mixed up. But it's, yeah, the Friday next week will be when it starts. Hopefully part 1 will go out at a reasonable time. It depends how quickly I can get that up. You know, that's all really there is to say for this month. Thank you ever so much indeed once again for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like this video and comment below, and we shall see you again soon for more, I don't know, kind of some incoherent rambling.